This video is coming from someone who mained that trickster Xiaoyu for years. I will help you understand Xiaoyu's game plan. By the end of this video, you will not feel clueless about this matchup anymore, and you will know how to deal with her most annoying moves, mix-ups and gimmicks without having to remember all her frame data. Let's get into it. As a character, Xiaoyu has almost everything. Good pokes, keep-out tools, decent punishment, crushing, and almost everything counter-hit launches. Xiaoyu mostly has good tracking, so stepping depends on the moves she uses. In general, you want to sidestep left against her, because you will avoid most of her pokes and keep-out tools like down forward 1 and forward 3, which I'm sure you see very often. But if you want to avoid the running move that ends in AOP, you need to sidewalk to your right. My second piece of advice is being patient. Don't press random buttons, or you will get either crushed or counter-hit with fast counter-hit launchers like the standing 4, sidestep 4, or while standing 2. Now she has this stance, Art of Phoenix stance, AOP for short. When she enters this stance, she avoids a lot of mids, so find mids that hit AOP reliably. Beware, because Xiaoyu can tap down in AOP stance to avoid even more mids. In general, you want to discourage Xiaoyu from entering AOP stance. Mids that track to your left are even better. Be very careful with your highs. Even her generic down forward 1 avoids highs very reliably. In back turn stance, she has Cali roll, which also goes under some mids. So find some solid mids. It is almost impossible to step the launcher. This launcher is -11 on block, but since Xiaoyu is left standing with her back towards the opponent, she doesn't have enough time to block slower mids. She can, however, attempt to parry your punish, or to go under your punisher with another Cali roll. The only guaranteed punishers are highs that are 11 frames fast or faster, for example, full jab strings. If you don't have any damaging jab strings, unparryable solid mids are another options for guaranteed punishers. Xiaoyu also has annoying throws. This command throw has a 2 break, and Xiaoyu can get a launcher if you don't break the throw. You can avoid the launcher, however. Your best bet is to start tapping either forward or back during the throw animation. This way you can block and launch the kick. She has a few variations of throws in her stances. In AOP, after a sideways roll, she automatically grabs you. Duck these throws for a guaranteed launch punish. In backturn stance, she has her regular 1 and 2 throws, like from neutral, and they work the same way. You can press either 1 or 2 to break them. There is no mix-up between these throws. She has 2 command grabs in backturn stance though, after this little hop. In this case, you have to guess between the right throw break unless you duck. So for your own sake, duck when you see this hop animation. Now, Xiaoyu has one of the best rage drives in the game. It is a super fast, low launcher, and it's pretty much safe on block. So you have to anticipate the first hit and low parry it. And now let's talk about unsafe stuff we see often. She has a couple of strings that end with this palm animation. She has up forward 1 plus 2, 2, 1, forward forward 2, 1, and AOP 2, 1. All of these palm endings have the same properties. They are -12 on block, so punish them. And they can be delayed or cancelled into back turn stance. If you blocked the previous hits of these strings, don't even hesitate and hopkick her in between the transition. She can't do anything to stop the hopkick if you are fast enough. The hopkick strat works on every other move that transitions into back turn stance. For example, her 2-1, down 1-2, forward 3-1, and loads of other moves. If you block these and you know that Xiaoyu will enter back turn, hop kick. After one of the recent patches, Xiaoyu's back turn down 4, this low, got buffed. It's quite fast and it gives her guaranteed follow-ups. Blocking this low on reaction can be difficult, but once you block it, just launch punish it, please. A low that is slow and you should be able to react to is sidestep 3, her big sweep. Launch it on block. She can cancel the sweep into back turn stance, so watch out for that. This double palm launcher has good tracking to both sides, but it's -13 on block. Lower ranked Xiaoyu players love spamming this launcher. Make sure that you float her AOP sweep on block. If you get hit, do not get up with pressing back because she can launch you. Punish back turn 4. This mid back turn launcher. Online Xiaoyus love this move, but it's very launch punishable on block. For some reason, green rank Xiaoyus love spamming this shoulder. It's like -16 on block, so it's also launch punishable. If you see a Xiaoyu player abusing back 1, this extremely fast mid, faster than jabs, just bait it out and whiff punish her. After this low on normal hit, you will see most Xiaoyus pressing buttons. But this is not plus on hit, so you should be able to interrupt everything Xiaoyu does afterwards. This is one of your chances for gaining momentum. Just like after the previous low, Xiaoyu players like to keep pressing buttons after this roll as well, mostly by going into AOP. She is minus on block here, so a wall standing 4 from you will beat everything she can do. She can roll under some wall standing 4s, but most Xiaoyu players don't know this anyway. On hit, this is another story. Do not press buttons or you will get counter hit with wall standing 2. Xiaoyu's ground game is deadly. She has a countless amount of setup for relaunching you. Once she makes you scared of even attempting to stand up, half of her move list will hit you grounded. Unfortunately, there is no simple trick for beating her setups. Each setup has different solutions. Pay attention to the setups that your Xiaoyu opponent prefers. Remember how you reacted to them and try not getting hit by them again. In general, get-up kicks are your most unsafe options. And that's all for this video. Now you know how to counter Xiaoyu's most annoying, dangerous, and spammable stuff. Subscribe to me down below for more Tekken content and guides, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!